What is up, NFL fans? We are here again with some Week 9 NFL action. This is Brady from Be All In Sports. Josh is with me over here. We are breaking down some more NFL action this week. We got a killer matchup here between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. We're going to give you a little insight who we think is going to win. We're going to get down to the pick side and who we're going with as far as the bets go in a later video. So be sure and stay tuned to that. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button. Comments, leave us some comments. Let us know what you're thinking. We want to hear what you guys think about the picks. You know, if you're making money, we want to know that as well. Josh, welcome in. How's it going, man?
It's going great. What's up, NFL people? Let's get this slate started. We are halfway through the year already in the NFL. It's crazy to go by so fast, but we love it. Hopefully you guys followed our Thursday night picks, because if you bet on it, we added to our bankroll. Hopefully you guys did too. It was a good game. Jets came out on top, like we said. All our picks hit for that game. Hopefully you guys followed that. This game is very, very interesting. We love the divisional games because they're always so intriguing, and you never know which way it's going to go. I'll say this, though. I think the Bills run away with this game. The Dolphins, Tua's back. I think the Bills are hitting their stride. They're, 6-2. They went to Seattle and just crushed them, and it wasn't even close, obviously. So the -6 spread, and not to mention this, Tua's 1-7 against the Bills. I'm not a mathematician, but according to that math, that's not a good record. And the Dolphins haven't won in Buffalo since 2016. That's 7 years. That's 7 games. I get the Dolphins are healthier. Tua's back. So, yes, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, A-Chain, they're all playable for fantasy-wise. However, betting-wise, on the game, the spread, and the over-under, I love the Bills. I think the Bills, their defense has been coming on. They added Amari Cooper, who has a different element to their offense they missed since they got rid of Stephon Diggs. So I really think the Bills win this game and cover the spread. And I'm going to take the under. Both offenses are high-powered, but 49.5 just seems like a lot. I see this game being, a 27-24 game, which I know gets 51 points, but I can see the under hitting. I would go the under still, and the Bills win the game by and cover that 6 spread.
All right. Hey, I'm not. It's a good pick, but I'm completely on the other side of this. Just like you said, I am the person right here that is going to tell you trends got to end. So for me, the uptick of getting Tua back in the lineup, not to mention you have Amari Cooper and Curtis Samuel, who are both listed as questionable right now. So are they going to be full speed? Are we going to see that kind of production from them this week just because they are questionable? I don't necessarily know the exact status of them, but I think this is going to be the week that the Miami Dolphins do pull off a win against the Buffalo Bills. I know they are going to Buffalo, which again, you have to take that into account, but I just think the uptick Tua's been in now he was in last week, going to be in a little bit he's going to be in this week. He's going to be a little bit more comfortable. I think he's going to be, more in tune with his receivers once again. And we all know that once this team starts scoring, they can score a shit ton of points. So my pick, I'm just going to say it outright. I'm going to take the Dolphins on the spread because I think it's the smart pick, but I'm not opposed to a Dolphins money line. Like I said, anytime a team has beat another team that many times in a row, I am inclined to pick against it because I don't think that is a trend that necessarily is going to continue. So my pick for you is going to be the Dolphins +6 on the spread. Division games, we also know, are always tight games in most cases. So I don't think this is going to be a runaway case for the Bills. I think that spread's going to come into play. So I'm going to take Dolphins +6 on the spread as that pick there right there. And I think I think that Dolphins, just outright money line is a great pick as well.
Wow. Okay, real quick, didn't it? I say the Bills' defense is definitely the determining factor here. Their defense is better than they get credit for. That's the difference in the game. So we disagree on this one. Let's go on to the next one.
All right. Now, here we are. We are going to talk about the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Washington is going to New York this time for this matchup. The Washington Commanders, 6-2, taking on the New York Giants, 2-6. In this one, we see that the Commanders have a -4 spread against the +4 for the Giants. Giants are sitting at that +170 money line, and I got to be honest with you. I've been going back and forth on this one a little bit. As good as I think Jaden Daniels is, that first matchup was really close. And bring into the account if they had a kicker, might have changed the outcome completely. So
don't get hurt, kicker.
You
have one job.
In my opinion, this is it's too far. I think you're putting a little too much stock into the fact that Jaden Daniels has been playing lights out for quite a while now. So I think that he's getting kind of an uptick in value there, but he's still a rookie, people, and rookies will make mistakes eventually. And again, a team on a 3-game skid, you have to win. I think people on the Giants side, just like neighbors, those are type people that are going to up their play in certain situations. And I think this is a perfect situation that they're going to get back on track. Division game, you have to win. No matter what you're doing in your overall record, you still have a chance. If you can win your division games, you still have a shot to get into the playoffs. So every team at this point is going to fight like hell to get past the division winners to try and up their scale in the division, in my opinion. So a +170 spread on the money line is too much, in my opinion. I'm going to take the Giants on the money line in this one. Josh, let's have your take.
Well, we actually agree on this one because everything you just said, I am on board with. Daniels, love him. He's a rookie. He's killing it, though. But he's still a rookie, and he is coming off injury. I guarantee he's still a little banged up. They had a hard matchup last week against the Bears, which took, the ultimate Hail Mary and the Bears defensive back not paying attention when the play started for them to win that game. And I've watched a couple Giants games, watched the tape. The Giants defense really is not that bad. They can bring it when they want to. They just don't do it consistently. And to your point, Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors only had, 10 catches, 127 yards, and a touchdown on the road against the Commanders. Now, the flip side of that is the Commanders' defense has been playing better as of late, too. Their competition really hasn't been up to par, and I get it, Daniel Jones is not, a world beater quarterback, but he can have his games. He's at home. They have a decent offense. Tyrone Tracy's probably not going to play, which definitely hurts him. But Singletary can still pick up the slack because Singletary started off the year really, really well and then got hurt, and then Tracy took over. So long story short, I really love the Giants +170. Again, division game. It's really hard to beat a team twice in the same year. And we know that the Commanders only won that game at home because the Giants had no kicker, like you said. They couldn't kick an extra point. And they went over 2 on 2-point conversions. Exactly. And the Commanders had to kick 7 field goals. Now they're going on the road. So yes, I love the Giants, the money line. If you're not comfortable going the money line, I think the 4-point spread. This is going to be a tight game, 3-point game. Over-under is 44.5. I wouldn't really go the under. I'd probably go the over on that. I can see a 27-24 game in the Giants' favor. And I would even say book it. The Giants win this game, but don't go the under. Bet the over because they're going to score points. It's still good weather. It's November, but it's not going to be balls cold and windy. So bet the over and bet the Giants.
There you have it. All right. So another thing I'll add to that, just to be quick, Giants have not won a home game yet this year. I don't think that trend continues. I think this is the time they get that home win on an important division game. So on to the next.
Okay, NFL folks. Now we're on to the Cowboys and Falcons game. I love this game. I think it's been a great game to watch. The Falcons come in at 5-3. Cowboys 3-4. I think the Cowboys are better on the road at home, and the Falcons have zero pass rush, and I see the Cowboys winning this game. So the plus 3.5 spread, take it. Cowboys 150 money line, take it. The Falcons are very inconsistent. Again, have zero pass rush. The Cowboys have lost some games. I know I hate picking the Cowboys. It sucks because I can't stand that team. But that's neither here nor there. For betting purposes, Cowboys all the way in this game. CeeDee Lamb is going to light up the Falcons because Dak Prescott is going to sit back in the pocket and build campfires before he has to throw a ball. Because, again, the Falcons do not rush the passer. It's actually pretty sad that an NFL defense is that bad at getting into the quarterback. Baker Mayfield dropped back 51 times last week, and the Falcons had 0 sacks, like 0, and 0 quarterback hits. On 51 pass attempts, that should not even be possible for an NFL team. The Cowboys are not a great team. The Falcons are very inconsistent. I think the Falcons are a better team, but it's in the dome. Cowboys have proven they can go on the road and win against the Steelers. They played a great game. They won that game, and they need the win big time. And, again, the Falcons are way too inconsistent. Now, the Cowboys have no pass rush either, but for betting purposes, I love these lines, and I would definitely go the over on 51.5 points. It is a lot of points, but this is going to be a barn burner. I'll say 34-31, 35-28. You pick your number. It's going to go over, and the Cowboys win this game.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from with your pick, but I'm going to disagree once again on this one.
Because you're dumb.
Well, I mean, we'll see on Sunday who is, but here's what I think. I think the Cowboys. I think this line, as far as a money line bet goes, is a little wide. Minus 175. When Cowboys plus 150 when they are on that skid that they're on right now. I don't necessarily like that. The over-under 51. I kind of agree with you as far as I think it might be a barn burner, but it just seems like every time you bet on the Cowboys that they fail. So I'm going to not bet on the Cowboys.
That's true too.
I'm going to say that the Falcons continue their hot streak. I think they're just the better team with Parsons out. You've got so just right now, just from what I'm looking at, Kendricks is questionable. Bland is out. Parsons is out. Trayvon Diggs is questionable. Vigil is questionable too. I just think that there's going to be a little bit of I think they're going to struggle again. So I'm going to go Falcons on this one on the money line, even though I don't like that money line. But I'm going to take the Falcons.
Well, you'd be wrong, but bet it, folks, and let's get it.
All right, people, that's our picks for this time again. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you make some money. We'll be back Be all in and ball out.